everybody, it's frankly Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel, and today this video is about cultivating femininity in your life. So I have 4 or 5 tips on how to increase femininity into your life. I feel like I'm struggling with that word, but whatever. So the first tip I have is observing women around you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be women that you want to be or that you admire, but just women in general. And you observe to see things that not only that you do admire, but things that you don't admire, and to make sure that you're not doing them yourselves. So if you see somebody walking kind of funny, kind of not nice in the way that you want, then you can be like, am I doing that too? And just kind of observing to make sure you're not doing those things, because oftentimes we are as well. So observing the women in your family, at your workplace, your friends, things that you want to incorporate into your life, like the way that they say hello, the way they answer the phone, the way that they always say thank you after, whatever you want to incorporate in your life, but also making sure you haven't incorporated things that you don't want. So that was number one. So for number two is follow and unfollow, and this goes with number one, following people online on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube that you admire, that reflect the kind of women you're trying to be, and unfollowing the ones that you aren't. There's so I don't want to say it, but I'm just gonna be very general. There's women that I was following, they were just doing things, and I'm like, even though it was very popular and it was the trend to do, but I'm like, this is not something that I want to emulate in my life, and so I'm not going to follow it, because whether you know it or not, you're always being influenced, and you naturally take on certain characteristics. Sometimes you're not aware of it, and so you have to be really mindful of the things you are following, the things you choose to follow. So that's why I have to get, even though it may be entertaining, but it's not something that I want to emulate in my life, and so I have to unfollow. And so now my Instagram feed is full of women that are entrepreneurs, that are just beautiful without having to be naked or doing all that. So I've been mindful in curating my Instagram feed into something that's positive, that inspires me. So that was number two, following and unfollowing people. So number three is creating your own definition, or redefining the definition of femininity to you. So we've had this long, I would say outdated image of what feminine women looks like, where she's serving her husband, and she's wearing like a flowy dress with like blonde hair and all that stuff. And not all of us look like that, or are married and are housewives. So redefine it for you. Whether you like to, wear combat boots and some shorts, whatever it is you want to do. You know what I'm saying? For me, I do like heels. I know. It's so traditionally feminine, but I do like to wear sneakers. And so I'll wear sneakers with my little dress, because that's what I like to do. But if you like to wear sneakers and track pants, whatever, it's not so much what you do, but what you exude. You know what I'm saying? It's what you're exuding, not necessarily what you look like. If you like blue, wear blue. If you like black, wear black. I do like pink. I know, I love pink. So I like to wear pink, but sometimes I want to be edgy, and I'm going to wear black and a leather jacket, and I don't feel less feminine for doing that, because I exude it naturally. So redefine what feminine, what being feminine means to you. To me, the definition of being a feminine woman is a brown skinned, curly hair woman that owns her stuff. She's confident. She gets things done. You know, whatever it is for you, just make the definition reflect the woman you're trying to be. So it's attainable for you rather than this outdated image of a woman that just no longer serves us. Number 4 is creating your ultimate surrounding, your ultimate atmosphere. And the reason for this is you want to create an atmosphere in your room, in your bathroom, in your wherever in your house, like a mini sanctuary. This place, this room should reflect the woman you're trying to be, with the colors, with the decor in the room, with the you know, maybe if you have like a diffuser or candles that has scents, and it just makes you feel like that woman that you know, that woman that you are trying to be, that you admire the most. Um, so yeah, so making sure you have an atmosphere, a little sanctuary is what I would call it, a little mini sanctuary to inspire you to be the best you. Number 5 would be create your own signature. Signature style, signature hair, signature whatever it is. And so I think when people see that, they're like, oh, that is so Tiffany. Oh, that is so Melissa. That is so, I don't know. Can include the perfume you wear, your makeup, your nails, all those different things, that it just makes you stand out. You know, it makes you look like your own definition of a feminine woman. So I have a bonus tip, and this is one of my favorites, is to make everyday things a great experience. So whether you're just going for a walk, getting the mail, just eating, shopping, whatever, just enjoy that moment fully. Be in that moment, present in that moment, still in that moment. And that makes people gravitate towards you and want to be around you, because you're fun to be around and you exude positivity. And that is a part of being a feminine woman, is that people want to be around her. She's just herself, but she doesn't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? She's just herself, but people love being around her, being in her presence. Kids gravitate towards her, animals gravitate towards her, because she's just positive, a positive energy, a positive vibe, and people gravitate towards her. So that's one of my favorite tips, is just being yourself. Radiate positivity in your life is a part of being a feminine woman naturally. So these are 5 ways, plus a bonus tip, ways to curate femininity into your life. And I feel like this being a feminine woman's thing has become a very trendy thing, and people, I feel like to some extent, are overthinking it. I think most, it's not that difficult. I think a part of being a feminine is being your true self, being positive, being nurturing, but mostly just being yourself. As a woman, you're, to a certain extent, you're naturally feminine. And there's nothing wrong with that. And yes, as a human being, all human beings have a balance between being feminine and masculine. All of us human beings do. You know, women tend to be a little bit more feminine because of our estrogen. It's biological. So we're naturally more nurturing, more attentive, all those different things. For the most case, there are cases that aren't, you know what I'm saying? We all know that. I'm not trying to dog women who are more masculine. That's okay. I'm just saying, for the women who are trying to be more feminine, not to overthink it. You're probably more feminine than you think you are. And putting on a dress isn't going to make you more feminine. It's something that you just naturally exude. It's just being more positive, being more you, being more fun to be around, and making every moment enjoyable. So these are my tips. I hope it was helpful. Don't overthink it, and just enjoy life, enjoy being yourself, enjoy being a woman. And so watch out for one more video coming up next. I'm not sure when it's going to be out, but subscribe, like, the video and comment down. So comment down below any tips that you have to curate more femininity into your life. I like to know. I like to read and see. Thanks for watching. Bye.